Good morning, dear students. Myself, Dr. Mrs. Smita Sureshgiri, working as Assistant Professor in the Chemistry Department of Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. Students, it's a Corona COVID-19 virus lockdown period. This is the first online lecture in the paper 9, semester 5, and the first topic name is the acid bases and non-aqueous solvents. Students, you are taking care of yourself now. You have to wash your hands frequently and use mask while you are going out. Take care. Let us see how that acids and bases, the terms, their strength, and how it is to be explained in the acid-base topic. Let us see one by one. So first of all, what is an acid? Acids which has pH less than 7. It neutralizes bases, forms proton ions in the solution. It acts as a corrosive when reacts with most metals to form hydrogen gas, and they are good conductors of electricity. Students, an acid acts as a proton donor. The second definition, which explains that the Lewis acid acts as an electron pair acceptor. Remember, electron pair acceptor. And the third is an acid which turns blue litmus paper into red in color. See one of the very simple example. The water which has liquid in state and it reacts with the acid, hydrochloric acid in a gaseous state, there is the formation of H3O plus in an aqueous condition and the Cl minus which is in a aqueous condition. It means that HCl plus H2O, there is the formation of H3O plus Cl minus. In this case, liquid water acts as a proton acceptor to form the hydronium ion from hydrochloric acid HCl. So it is expressed by Bronsted and Lowry concept, which is a base. Bronsted and Lowry, this theory, it explains that the transfer of proton from acid to the base. So in HCl and the water reaction, there is the formation of hydronium ion and the Cl minus ion, whereas water is a proton acceptor which forms an H2O ion, whereas hydrochloric acid gas donate proton to the water, so it becomes a acid by the Bronsted-Lowry concept. Here another example which explains on the screen is acid generate ions. The second example, nitric acid plus water, there is the hydronium ion H3O plus NO3. Weak versus strong acids. Weak acids do not ionize completely. For example, acetic, boric, nitrous, phosphoric, sulfurous, these are the weak acids. So when the reaction is going on, they are not completely ionizing. So the reaction is not irreversible. It becomes a reversible reaction. Whereas strong acid ionizes completely, and therefore this shows that the reaction is irreversible. So the reaction of hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, these are forming that the complete ionization, and therefore they shows that irreversible reaction. The common acids are hydrochloric acid, which actually forms in a stomach. So it mentions that a stomach acid also. So very dilute or minute quantity of that acid which forms. H2SO4 is the sulfuric acid which is used in a car batteries. HNO3 is the nitric acid which used in the explosives. CH3COOH is the acetic acid which is used as a vinegar. Carbonic acid H2CO3 which is we use as like a sodas, and phosphoric acid H3PO4 it is using as a flavoring for the different solutions. Here the example which are to be showing that they are to be mentioning the use of it. Now what is the base? If acid has the pH which is less than 7, in this case the bases are having that pH greater than the 7. It feels slippery like a soap. It dissolves fats and the oil. So these are the bases which dissolves fats and oils. Usually forms hydroxyl ions in the solution. In base, they usually forms hydroxyl ions in the solution and they neutralizes the acids. So these are the bases, or this is the terms which explain the quality of the base. Now weak versus strong acid. Weak versus strong base. Weak bases are ammonia, potassium carbonate, sodium carbonate. Those are in the solution forms passes the hydroxyl ions very slowly. Whereas strong bases, sodium hydroxide, sodium phosphate, barium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, in the solution form they passes continuously hydroxyl ions and therefore acts as a strong bases. Some common bases are NaOH, which is used in a day-to-day life, that is sodium hydroxide, soaps, drain cleaner, they are nothing but the sodium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxides, they are used as antacids. So whatever the antacid tablets are there, that will be made up of magnesium hydroxide. Aluminum hydroxide, AlOH thrice, it is also antacid and used in a deodorant also. NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, that is the ammonia where we are using in a beauty parlors, household cleaners, etc. Types of acids and bases. In the 1800s, chemical concepts were based on the reactions of aqueous solution. Svante Arrhenius developed a concept of acid and the bases relevant to the reaction in water. Arrhenius acids are those which produces hydrogen ion in water. Therefore, Arrhenius base are those which produce hydroxide ions in water. This is the simple concept of acids which explains by the Arrhenius. The broader or more modern concept of acids and bases was developed later, that is Bronsted and Lowry concept. Just we seen that Bronsted Lowry scientist that explains the acids are those which donates a hydrogen ion in a reaction, and the bases which accepts a hydrogen ion in a reaction. So the acids are those which donates a hydrogen ion, and Bronsted-Lowry bases are those which accepts a hydrogen ion in a reaction. Conjugate acids and bases. Conjugate acids, these are the compounds formed when an base gains a hydrogen ion, and conjugate base is a compound formed when an acid loses a hydrogen ion. This slide which shows the pH scale. See that in the left side you have seen that the upper headed arrow and the below headed arrow. In between there is the neutral. So water is the neutral which has the pH, which must have that pH. It is neutral, that is the 7. But most of all the acid which is in a fuming state, so right, that this nowadays we are having that the water which is having that the pH less than 7. See here that upper headed, that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 7, that the juice, lemon juice, wine, rain, the pH are mentioned. So the lemon juice pH is 2, wine pH is 4, rain pH is 5.5. Whereas human blood pH is 7.5. It means that our pH must be nearly about the neutral value, so that we can have that good health. If that it becomes less than the 7.5 or less than the 7, then it turns towards the acidity, or it becomes a somewhat acidic problems. Another 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Till that 14, the pH, the compounds, they are to be showing that basic pH. For example, baking soda which has the pH it is 8.5. Human blood also which has that pH 7.5. Detergent whose pH is near about 10. And the bleach which has that pH which is 12.5. So the soda, the bleach, the salts, they are to be having that basic in a nature. So this is the pH scale. Normally we remember what we are going to study. So we are studying here acids and the bases. So acids are donating H positive ions continuously into the solution. They are strong acids, and those solutions which are donating the H positive ions in the solution in a slow manner, they are weak acids. On the slide you are seeing that pH of a common substance. So the graphs which are to be mentioning here, they are to be vinegar 2.8, somewhere as apple juice which is up showing that 3.8. Likewise the coffee it is 5. So these are the acidic in nature which are showing the pH itself. Drinking water whose pH is 7.2, blood 7.4, detergents 8 to 9. So likewise they are becoming the basic in nature. So color also here it indicates that red color which is acidic, whereas the blue color it is basic. When it becomes faint to dark, so that basicity decreases, and in this case red dark, it means that acidity increases. Faint blue to dark blue, basicity increases. Now the reactions, whereas acids with indicators, they are shown likewise the table. The phenolphthalein indicator, when it added into the acid, it looks colorless. So it is not giving it color. In neutral, it is faint pink, and when it is in a base, that is it becomes a dark pink in color. Bromthiamol blue, in acid color it is yellow, whereas neutral it is green in color, and base it is blue. Litmus acid, that is red, neutral it remains as it is, and the base it is a blue. So when blue litmus turns to red, it is acidic, and red litmus turns to blue, that is basic in color. In laboratories, we are using the pH paper. So the strips which are kept in the laboratories, that pH paper, when it dips into the solution in acid, it changes its color in a specific manner. So that is the number which indicates whether it is acid and base. You can check it in the laboratories also. The buffer solution. A buffer is a solution that resists changes in pH when small amounts of acids and bases are added. So buffer solution, it is to be made that it resists that changes itself. So it remains the pH monitoring as it is. Situations in which pH is controlled, that is heartburn, planting vegetables and flowers, fish tank and ponds, blood, swimming pool, so that it can be controlled. Acids and bases in solution. Again, we are taking that simple example, hydrochloric acid HCl. When it is added into the water, there is the formation of hydronium ion H3O plus and Cl minus. So in this case, more hydronium ions are presented or remainder, that is the more acidic solution. When another example, NaOH in water, it gives that Na plus ions plus OH minus ions. In this case, more hydroxide ions, it means that it is more basic. And when NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, when added in the HCl hydrochloric acid, there is the formation of NaCl plus H2O. That is, it means that acid plus base which yields a type of salt and water, and this is nothing but the neutralization reaction. Ammonia and the water, when added to each other, there is the formation of NH4 plus, that is ion, plus hydroxyl ion. In this case, ammonia gas and the water yields ammonium and hydroxide ions. So this is the solution when acids and bases are treated. In the paper or in the news, TV news, we heard about the acid rain. At Panna also, last year, there is the mentioning of some kind of that acid rain which falls. It is nothing but the pollution in the air which forms by the sulfur oxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide gases which combines with the water to form various acids in a gaseous state. Rapid changes in pH can kill fish and other organisms in lakes and the streams. So sometimes we have seen the lakes which are died in condition. Due to this, that there is the pH of that solution which increases by means of different kind of salts. So there is not living things which are to be occurred, and therefore that lake becomes died. Soil pH is affected and can kill plants and create sinkholes too. So the salt which are formed in by the soil in the fields, it becomes that fertile or infertile by the manner of the soil, whether it is acidic or whether it is basic. So here are the some pictures which are showing that how that living beings and the nature and the environment, it affects due to the changing in the soil pH, or that changing in the soil, changing in the environmental pH too. Sinkholes in Oakview Cemetery, here it is to be shown that how it becomes that the solution which is in a totally basic, and therefore there are the salts which are to be formed and it becomes a dye. There is no living being at all. Now what is the salt? A salt is a neutral substance produced from the reaction of an acid and a base. Another is salt is a compound of the negative ion of an acid and the positive ion of a base. In other words, one of the products of neutralization reaction, and the examples are KCl, MgSO4, Na3PO4. See, what is a neutralization reaction? A neutralization reaction is the reaction of an acid with a base to produce a salt and the water. Simple, the reaction which is to be shown here, that is of sulfuric acid and the NaOH. There is the formation of NaHSO4 plus water. Digestion and pH. Digestion process by which foods are broken down into simpler substances. We are knowing it clearly. The mechanical digestion, it means that physical process in which food is torn apart in a mouth. And chemical digestion, chemical reaction in which large molecules are broken into smaller molecules. So stomach and the small intestine, the chemical digestion process it forms. How the pH it affects in the digestion or the digestive system, it is like this. Mouth, we have the pH around 7. So that saliva which remains in the mouth, it contains that amylase, an enzyme which begins to break the carbohydrates into sugar. So it is having that near about the 7 pH. When it goes into the stomach, the pH of stomach or intestine, it becomes around the 2. So see that it is totally acidic. So proteins are broken down into the amino acids by the enzyme pepsin. And in small intestine, where the pH is around 8, so it is basic. Most digestion ends here. Small molecules moves to bloodstream and towards the cells that is used in them. So this is the actually enzymatic reaction which shows that acidic, basic pH and the neutral pH, how it affects with us. This picture on the screen which shows that the digestive system. See, mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and the large intestine. So how the food is converted into the blood. So this is the simple manner or simple thing which we have to think about the acids and bases. In the practical lab also we have studied different kinds of the definitions which are related with. An acid turns blue litmus paper red, whereas the base which turns red litmus into the blue. In the HCl and the water reaction, chloride ion has no tendency to accept a proton and it is 100% dissociated with a strong acid HCl in the reaction, and therefore it exists in the solution as it is Cl minus. Thus reaction, it is not turned to the back and therefore it explains as an irreversible reaction. So in laboratory, 1 molar HCl prepared is nothing but 1 molar hydronium ion and 1 molar chloride ion in aqueous state. This reaction goes to the completion due to strong acid HCl, and therefore it becomes that the irreversible reaction. Same with nitric acid, sulfuric acid, etc., which are having first proton and dissociates completely. Therefore, these are called strong acids. Whereas HF, HCN, CH3COH are monoprotic weak acids in which small percentage of the molecules dissociate to protonate water. Weak acid in water form equilibrium with hydronium ion and deprotonated anion of the acid. This reaction does not go to completion and therefore sometimes it is a reversible reaction. So these are the weak acids. Dear students, you have seen about how that acids and bases, they term themselves, they define Bronsted and Lowry concept of the acids and bases, which explains by the transfer of proton from acid to the base. Lewis is the another scientist who explains that The solution which accepts pair of the electron is nothing but the Lewis acid, and the Lewis bases are those which donates the electron pair to the reaction. So these are the examples and terms which clearly understand how that acids and the bases that study it is going on day by day. If you understood clearly the definition, the practical, the litmus test of the acids and bases, you have to work at home clearly. Write the definitions, terms, and the theories of acids and bases. Send me by my email ID smitagiri2012@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Remain safe. Thank you.